Hello everyone. Today I'm working on these plain chain hoppers. They're really plain, ordinary hoppers that you can get fairly cheap. But I wanted to do some loads for them. So I'm working on that today. I don't especially want to go to the hobby shop or wait for eBay to deliver freight car loads. So I'm going to be working on that. Whenever you get packaging, this type of packaging here, I like to keep it around. It's got 1,000 uses, but I use it. I'm going to use it to build my loads, build up my loads. I have to carve it a little bit, but once I got it carved, it will make a neat car load for this. There. I have a bunch to do, but let's start with these three. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some just plain chain, once I've got my foam in there, I'm going to use some plain chain white glue. And I'm going to be quite a bit liberal with this. So I'm just going to put this down and I'll spread it around a little bit later. Also remember, if you mess up, it's not the end of the world, because that stuff comes out with water. This is a project you could even do with young kids. Or if you're a beginner, that's a perfect project for you. So once I got it with enough glue, I'm going to bring in my gravel. So I just went outside and I picked up some gravel from my yard. So you can be quite liberal with that. You could use anything you have on hand, sand if you want. You can use sand, or you can use old ballast, if you have some leftover ballast or leftover coal. And I'm going to let it set like that for a little while. Just going to remove the obvious excess. But when the glue is dry, that should give me quite the convincing freight car. So I'm going to let this dry, but as you can see, it's quite convincing. So this also adds a little bit of weight to your freight car. So let's say you have a box car that you find too light, you can also put a little bit of gravel in there, or even hopper cars or gondolas can use this. I've got a few more to do, so I'll do them off camera. So now my hopper loads are done. What do you think? And it also works for HO scale. So this is what my HO scale car looks after. So I got a few more to do. So I gave it a day to dry now. So everything's dry. And now it's time to run some trains. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly had fun making it for you. See you soon.